Hi everybody, Gabriel Flores here. I'm just checking in to do a short video. Basically, I always have stuff to do. There's always something on my agenda that I'm doing. And so I thought, I'll share my agenda with the world and see what they think about it. Just typing in another note. Looks like I'm going to make this video 28 minutes. My past 20 some odd videos have been about 30 minutes. The last one, well, let's see what the last one was. I don't think, when I say my last 20 something, I'm not talking about the last one I did because that's not part of the set that I took care of. The last 20 something that I took care of, I maintained a 30-minute video limit. So here I'm going to maintain a 28-minute video limit. It's always just good to keep a time limit, and so that's what I decided here. Okay, let's see where we're looking at. Going to YouTube right now. Trying to find YouTube, I should say. Bouncing back and forth. Can't find YouTube. It keeps popping up and disappearing. That's fine. We'll go back and forth as many times as it requires. Looks like my last video was 43 minutes. I wasn't timing that one. The ones that I timed were part of a series of me cataloging all of my files, all of my rap songs, all of my bills, all of my debts, delineated, cataloged on the internet through YouTube. I put them onto YouTube, and all those videos, I kept them about 30 minutes. 30 minutes was my goal. Some of them were a little bit less, some of them were a little bit more. So when I say my last set was 30 minutes, that's, or when I say I'm going 28 minutes, which is 2 minutes less than the last videos I did, I'm referring to that set. I'm not referring to this very last one because I didn't time that one. I should have timed it, but I didn't really think about it. I was more concerned about getting the material on there. My concern was putting together the information without really looking at it too much and providing the correct information, and I did. I didn't even have to. Now, of course, I could have looked directly at the information, but what I'm doing is I was navigating there without looking at it, and so that's probably contributed to the reason why the video was 40 minutes rather than 32 minutes, 30 minutes, 28 minutes, blah, 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 set a goal like the last time. But here, I'm aiming for 28 minutes in this video. All right, real quick, let's look at what we got going on here. I know what I'm going to do already. It's a matter of things being in my way, whether I do them right away or not. If I don't feel comfortable, I'm not going to do anything. I'll wait until I feel comfortable, or I'll just get rid of the stuff altogether because I'm always going to have stuff to do. It's never going to go away. And, I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job managing the stuff I have to do. Just recently, I had about 30 sticky notes with tasks I needed to complete, and I knocked those out in about 2 days. Here, I'm only down to a couple of them. I could have added more, but I'm right now I'm at a standstill. I'm not moving right now. I could have added more stuff if I wanted to, but I don't really need to. So right now I'm just going to get rid of these. If I can, I have dinner here at 4:30. So at 4:30 I have to go to dinner. I'm going to go grab some coffee and wait for dinner, or make me something for dinner myself. After that, we have the Mayweather McGregor fight. I'm working on that fight. I am going to be listening to the blogs, to the live blog. I'm going to be listening to the blog and taking note of the things that are said by the blogger and cross-referencing what he says to my opinion on who's winning. Cross-reference with his opinion who he thinks won the round. Cross-referenced overall with who UFC ultimately thinks won the round. So that's what I have to go tonight. That's not really on here, but I know I have to do that. Okay, looking at my first sticky note, I have a note. Most of my notes don't give specific information because there's only a limited amount of stuff I can do anyways in regards to whatever the task is. So more than likely, as long as I get the word down, I'm going to get the right information that I'm supposed to get. It's really as easy as that. So here with this note, with this task, Facebook and Google, parentheses, switch spots, and Pornhub. So let me think about this for a second. I'm adding to this note Microsoft. Microsoft. Right. I'm adding to this Microsoft Edge because I've kept Facebook and Google together, which is why I put this note on there, because they're related. Facebook and Google are related because I found certain differences in each account that replicate each other, and so they're related in the differences that I've identified. So I just wanted to remember that. It's not necessarily something I have to do, but it's something I'm monitoring, and there was an attempt to get me to move away, separate Google and Facebook by a matter of having several other Microsoft Edge windows open with Facebook. I haven't used those other ones because I'm keeping Facebook and Google together. There was still a problem that forced Facebook and Google to switch spots anyways. I had them in a certain order, and something happened, and they still moved, even though I did not want them to move. So that's why I put switch spots, because first it was Facebook, then Google, and then it went Google and then Facebook. I didn't want that to happen, so I notated that uh, to monitor for anything else. And uh, there hasn't been any other changes to it. And I added Microsoft Edge because all of the windows that popped up that I didn't want to pop open popped open automatically. And so Microsoft Edge is integral in this thing, trying to get to separate Facebook and Google. I wanted to keep them together because I identified relationships that I'm going to continue to monitor. Basically, differences that could affect me, differences in what's being seen by the public on my profile, and the same goes for Google. Differences that things that I post on there and versus what the public can actually see. They're similar in that respect. I'm not big on settings. If I come across them, if I have the information, then my goal is to go transparent on these. That's the goal altogether, transparency. And so that's why I have Pornhub on there, because I actually have a Pornhub account. Somebody could say, well, that's not being transparent. None of my friends would say that. Nobody I know would say that. But there's evil forces in the world that will attack you and be like, you're saying you're being transparent? What about Pornhub? Nobody knows about Pornhub. So I'm not convicting any of my family and friends. I know none of them would ever say that unless they're joking around. These are coming from evil forces that are my enemies. And that's why I put that on there. I don't plan on doing anything with Pornhub other than keeping it open because, yeah, I am a sexual person. I really enjoy sex. I look at porn a lot. I still look at porn whenever I want to. And so I want to keep that honesty there, but I'm not going to shove in people's faces unless, it's somebody that I might have sex with, and, I might let her see my porn site or something. But other than that, I'm not going to advertise on Facebook or Google that I have a Pornhub. And so in sum, there's no changes to keeping my Facebook and Google next to each other. And Pornhub is potentially a thing that could be used against me by these evil forces that are constantly attacking me every single day. And so that's that. System voice recorder and system camera. When I cleared my laptop factory reset, the camera wasn't working. It should have been, because it was reset and everything was installed on my computer. So that it should have worked. Because I record gangster raps, I write gangster raps, I included system voice recorder on there because if the camera isn't going to work, then I need to have something that allows me to record. And that's why I was checking system voice recorders with it. I've continued checking them, making sure they're available each day. I'm using the system camera right now. And so, let's turn on the voice recorder right now. We'll we'll just let that go through simultaneously. On that one, I'm going to continue to check. Um, I'm going to continue monitoring that every single day. Every single day, I'm going to check the camera, check the system voice recorder. That's as long as I remember. If I forget, I don't care. But my plan is to check system camera and check system voice recorder every single day, make sure they're good to go. So when I'm ready to record, boom, I know, yeah, well, I checked earlier today. System camera isn't working. So that means I'm going to record my rap song on the system voice recorder. Or no, the system camera and the system voice recorder are both working. I'm going to record my latest rap on the system camera since it's working. So every day I will be apprised of that. I'm not going to tolerate anything less than that. That level of alertness. That's just how I am. Until I finalize gangster raps, doing gangster raps, then I plan on being in the most up-to-date information regarding system camera and system voice recorder. I'm not going to use any other applications. If it comes down to it, I'll just quit altogether. Next task. So what I did for that task, I turned on the voice recorder right now. I'm going at the same time as the system camera, just for fun, just because I have plenty of hard drive space and it'll be cool to hear what it sounds like. Looks like we have 10 more minutes. All right, let's try to get through this 3 months and comic books wrap, August 25th, 2017. All I need to do with this is transfer this to my rap pad. With this, oh, there was a problem with my rap pad. I deleted it. Okay, I see what happened. So I'm having problems with my document that I use to write my raps. The task that I just gave you is a rap I'm going to do. It's based off of vital information, vital intelligence that I gathered. It's not all of the information, it's just the title information. And from there, I'll just elaborate on it in any way. I don't care if it's related to the original intelligence information. I just want to have a rap based off of this information, but I still know what the information is. 3 months refers to information I provided an employer I was applying at. I told them that I only want to work there for 3 months. The reason why is because based off of my past employment performance, I always quit at 3 months because of sickness, illness, being attacked, anxiety attacks. And I didn't know how to explain it to them, but I did provide them with the information that I only want to work there for 3 months. At that time, I would plan on leaving, or I would talk with them to renew for another 3 months. And I said, because stuff always pops up, like being sick, getting sick, and stuff like that, I now have a better plan for an employer because they might be confused about what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to get them to solve my problems. I'm trying to give them a realistic idea of what people are going to be able to work based off of what I know. 3 months is, I'm being realistic with them. I'm shaking their hand in this case, but I need to figure out how to give them the information better, and I figured out a way. Next time I apply at a place, I'm going to tell them I only need a place to work for 3 months because I start school in 3 months. And that's going to be a better way because I was getting attacked for providing them with the real information. And so now I have two options. Yeah, I could tell them, well, I'm only going to work there for 3 months because I usually get sick and I have to quit at the 3 month mark. So I want to just be honest with you guys that, yeah, I'm probably only going to be able to work here for 3 months. Or I can tell them I want to work here for 3 months because in 3 months I start a class at the university. I don't care which one. I'm just going to let them know it's 3 months, which I did. So whether I get this job or not, the person at that employer has information that I gave them 3 months. That's vital information. Whether I get the job or not, they still have that information 3 months. And so I'm going to move forward with 3 months and continue expounding on the 3 months forward, and he'll be able to see. When I say expound, I'm going to do things in 3 month increments so he can see what I'm doing. I believe that people are connected in that way. When they receive information, important information, it's going to pop up to them. When they see things in 3 month increments, they're going to think of that one dude. He said he only wanted to work for 3 months because of sickness or whatever. Meanwhile, I'm going to be over here exercising for 3 months and then quitting, writing raps for 3 months and then quitting, doing a review every 3 months, writing a rap every 3 months, buying alcohol every 3 months. For example, is what I'm talking about with this. And comic books, rap. Comic books refers to vital intelligence my cousin received about things that I like to purchase. Comic books. He was out here. He wanted to see what I purchased from the Brass Armadillo. So I showed him their comic books. I related this to 3 months because he received information about me, but he doesn't live with us. He lives in another state. So I want to continue furthering that information because that's information he received about me. That's important. That's a part of our relationship. It's an important part of what coexists between me and my cousin. So that's why I want to continue furthering comic books, information about comic books in this rap. I have August 25th, 2017 because that was the date that both of those pieces of information intersected. I'm not going to write this rap necessarily today or on the 25th, so I put the date there so I can include it in my rap. I could write this rap in 3 months and I'll still have that date there, August 25th, 2017. Yet we are now in August, September, October, November. And that's the benefit of having a list, having a rap pad. You can put all these ideas in your rap pad. You don't have to do them right away. You can wait for however long and that information is still going to be there. And trust me, as long as you're active in what you're doing, that information is going to be integral in the things and the moves, the decisions that you're making. As long as you stay active, boom, stay alert, and even that is a big thing. All you have to do is breathe and come back to your rap pad, write a rap, and boom, there it is. Let's write some notes on this real quick. So vital. I'm putting these notes in here into my rap pad, so when I come back, it's going to be easy to write. So I'm writing vital intelligence information that I provided to two important people in my life. Important people in my life. Employer, cousin, uh, people and information are connected. I want to do things in 3-month increments. The person I provided that information to will be able to see three-month increments and relate it back to me. Okay, anyways, we're at 20 minutes. I'm going to continue writing these notes, continue going through my sticky notes here. Get rid of the sticky notes, head out to dinner, and then boom, sign in for my job for the McGregor Mayweather fight to listen to the blog and to take notes and to see what the final results are as soon as they come in. So, everybody, check in next time to my channel. I'll see you guys around. See you later.